I'm really not kidding. I think I grew. I think I got taller. Hi! Okay, my apartment is a mess, but if I don't film now, I will probably never do it. This is kind of uncomfortable. I'm not even going to lie, this is so awkward. It's been like half a year, I think, since I recorded a video. I became super hyper aware of the people that could watch my videos, and I don't know why that wasn't something that I thought of when I first began to make them. Isn't that insane? Like, typically when, like, the anxiety about posting videos is that anyone could watch them, but that wasn't my anxiety. My anxiety was, what if they weren't good, to my standard? I am, like, a heavy perfectionist, so that was my only concern, was that they wouldn't come out the way that I envisioned them to. Why I stopped making YouTube videos? Let me just be so completely honest. I had been in therapy for a year. Consistently. I got over what I needed to get over. Yeah, it wasn't that simple. I literally documented a lot of like the hardest things in my life on my YouTube channel, which to a lot of people, a heartbreak, boo-hoo, there's harder things, which, yeah, that's so true. That is really true. But you know, people deal with emotions differently, and honestly, that was fair. That crash out I had over heartbreak, over my first heartbreak, that was kind of real. Am I proud? No. Anyways, the reason I stopped making YouTube videos was because I realized in it was just like an average Tuesday, just a random day of the week, that although I had moved past a lot of what happened, although a year, well, at that point almost a year had gone by and my life had moved on and I had healed, people from my past had not gotten over it. And that's when it hit me. Oh my God. I do not want to be seen by them, by anyone. All it took was seeing that I was still being kept up with to just crumble. It really disappointed me, and it also scared me. I kind of had realized that, oh my God, there's a high chance that my YouTube channel has been kept up with, and my most vulnerable moments, although I was okay with sharing them with strangers, was not okay with these people seeing it, if that makes any sense, which is kind of funny. I'm really grateful that I was still in therapy, and still am in therapy when I realized that, but it did rock my world. And then I was fine, I was perfect, life carried on. I spent a whole year not dating, completely single, literally living on my own, yes, it was hard. I took it day by day. I do have a video on like solitude, and although I really like it, I feel like that wasn't the true essence of what I felt. I began to realize how badly I wanted human connection again. I fell so deep into the no one has your back except for you mentality. I had no community. I had isolated myself. I would disappear to the mountains on my days off. I was not returning phone calls. I was not returning texts. I was super paranoid that I was being watched. Not in a like concerning, like clinical way. Just like I want to be super private with my life, because this realization that I was being watched hit me harder than I had ever expected. Yeah, so we're going to go out, you and me, and we're going to go see some things. And we're going to enjoy it, because we are okay being alone. We are fine being alone. We did it for so long. You're not going to be scared. You're going to be okay. Oh, hey! So getting into this whole YouTube thing again is not easy. I feel like it's been a week since I like talked to the camera, but a week ago I said I was gonna go wash my car, and I haven't done it. So I'm actually going to go today. I've never done this alone. It says wait, wait, wait. Yay! Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so I just got out of Barnes & Noble. Oh my god, it's kind of hot in here. Let me see. Can I put you here? 1 second. Still. Whoa, whoa. It is just seriously never lost upon me how lucky I am to have a car. Like, as someone who went without a car for a really long time, without a license for a really long time. I don't know if I even mentioned, I got my license in January, maybe December. Anyways, I got 2 books. I got Brain Lock. I've heard about this book. It's so highly recommended. It is a 4-step self-treatment method to change your brain chemistry. It says Brain Lock. Free yourself from obsessive compulsive behavior. I don't know if I've mentioned it a million times. I'm diagnosed with OCD. I would like to say it doesn't affect anyone else in my life because it's more of like an internal battle that I face. Before, it used to affect other people for sure. Now I'm at a place where it's calm for the most part. Now with all this quiet time that I have, I just want to read. I want to read and I want to learn. I need to use this noggin of mine. I wanted to get a workbook. So around nighttime when I get super like sad or just like anxious and I'm just like remembering like painful memories, I want to do this. This is a Unwanted Thoughts and Intense Emotions workbook. I was looking at it right now in there for a while and I like it. It's doable, it's realistic. I have no reason to not do any of this because this is my life and I want to live it as healthy as possible. This is my mind. I want to nurture it as much as I can. And I have the means to, I have the financial means to afford these books and I'm so lucky. Wasn't even that long ago where I wasn't able to say that. I couldn't even buy myself books. So I'm gonna spend this money on things that feed my brain and that help me and that assist me in rewiring this little head of mine. But I'm gonna get going. I wanna make a stop at the park. It's the end of the day now. I'm just waiting for my therapy to start. I definitely didn't get enough footage to make anything like crazy out of this video, but I just really felt like I had to make a video. I started this for a reason and I obviously had to take a break because school was so busy. The point that I'm trying to make, this channel was always and will always be for me. If I decide to have kids, I want my kids to watch this. If they decide to have kids, I want my grandkids to watch this. I want different versions of me to watch this. I want to be friggin' 50 years old watching back and seeing this. And I want her to feel something from it. I want her to remember how she started. I want future me, if she's ever in a bad place, to just be able to get on her phone and click on a video and be like, wow, like that was me. I was happy. I can be happy again. I don't know, just something. I never want to be detached from my art. At the end of the day, I was a film student. I got an associate in film and I did nothing with it, and that's fine. I was passionate about it until I wasn't. But still, it's a shame to not do anything with that film degree. And I love putting things together. I love setting up a scene or maybe just capturing it the way that it is. I feel that I have so much to say. Whether or not anybody cares, I care. And I want to be able to remember the things that I thought, the way that I believed, the way that I spoke when I'm older. I want to remember it all. I'm not too sure if this video will ever see the light of day. I'll be really happy if it does, but if it doesn't, I don't know. I wish I was more passionate about this YouTube channel like I was at one point, but that's just not the season of life that I'm in, and that's okay. If you watch this, thank you. If you've seen any of my videos, thank you. It took a lot of courage to film my most vulnerable moments and put them all together and rewatch them and just, God, it took hours. And I'm so happy that I did that. I will forever have that to look back on. And I hope that it helped someone. I really do. This isn't like a goodbye or anything. I plan to make videos for the rest of my life. I want to document my life for myself, for my family, for my friends, but I think I just need to be alone for a little bit, and I think I need to sit in silence. Wow, she was a little disappointed in that last clip. I'm gonna be completely honest, that was almost like 3 months ago. Summer's over, it's been over. And I was just feeling very discouraged and intimidated by all the clips that I had, that for whatever reason I didn't like any of them. I don't know. Last night I kind of had a moment with myself where I was like, you're going to sit down and edit this whatever you can. And that's what I did, and that's what you kind of just saw. One thing that remains consistent is my love for a good outro. I love a happy ending, or just a beautiful ending. Doesn't even have to be happy, it just has to be beautiful in some way, even if it's a little bit sad. So yeah, that will always be consistent in my channel, is having a proper outro. And today I'm gonna go to the mountains and film that outro. And it's gonna be like old times. You, me, the mountains, my little backpack, my big tripod, my little camera, and I'm all set to go. I have my hiking poles and everything, have my jacket because it is gonna be pretty cold. I hope you liked it, and I hope you like this outro. Bye!